Hiring isn't just about finding someone willing to take the job. You need the right person with the right background who can move your business forward. If you want candidates who truly match what you're looking for, trust Indeed Sponsored Jobs. With Indeed Sponsored Jobs, your post stands out to quality candidates who actually fit the role. According to Indeed data, 90% are more likely to be hired and trusted by 1.6 million companies. Spend more time interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Less stress, less time, more results. Now with Indeed Sponsored Jobs. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to help your job get the premium status it deserves at Indeed.com/Podcats13. Just go to Indeed.com/Podcats13 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/Podcats13. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Do it the right way with Indeed.
AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.
Happy holidays! Want to give your host a gift? Consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing the show this holiday season. It really helps the show grow. From all of us at Believe, have a Merry Christmas, everyone, and a happy holiday.
And to chill out a little bit?
Yeah, it always means more just coming back. You know, we only come here one time a year, so yeah, we needed that one. But yeah, it's good to put on a good showing for them.
A lot of people assume that you guys are going to hit some kind of wall at the end of this crazy travel stretch and, you know, coming down after the Cup. But how have you been able to kind of power through that and keep the intensity up?
I mean, I think just coming out of Vegas, I think that gave us confidence. I don't think that kind of gave us any type of hiccup. You know, I mean, we lost the game that we wanted to win, but I mean, at the end of the day, it's basketball. So just coming in with the same mindset into every game.
I know you say, I know this is early still, but what would you say is special about this team?
I mean, I say it a lot, but I would just say like our connectivity off the court. I mean, like I said before, I think it's easy to play with guys that you like to hang around, you know, off the court. So, I mean, just wanting to see each other win, and then how versatile we are. You know, it could be anybody's night. So, you know, you have to guard pretty much everybody on our team. You know, 1 through 15.
And I know college is different, but being on a UConn squad, how it felt when you all were winning, you kind of knew that you were going the right direction. You kind of feel that same feeling with this team?
Yeah, I mean, just the connectivity on the court, you can kind of feel it. And I feel like with this team, obviously on that UConn team, we didn't face too much adversity, but I think with this team, I think we've handled adversity well, so you know, that's always a good sign.
From an Atlanta standpoint, being from Covington and having the success that you've had, how cool is that to come back here and almost have a double-double tonight and do some of that stuff for your friends and family?
Super cool. I mean, the people that are here, they're, you know, the ones that, you know, shaped me, the ones that, you know, helped me get here from the ground up. So, I mean, to come back here, you know, on not the home court, but, you know what I'm trying to say, but to put on a good showing, definitely feels good.
Do you ever get a chance to go back to Newton and, you know, see where you kind of came up from when you come here? I know this is obviously kind of a slog right now, but maybe in the off season or any times like that.
Yeah, I had a chance to come back, you know, in the off season, talk to a couple of the younger guys. Obviously, I ain't been out of high school too long, so some of my high school teammates were still there. So, you know, to be able to go back and, you know, kind of be a mentor for them is definitely a good feeling.
What's that like in the Covington community? You know, I know there's a few guys that made it to the NBA with Covington, but you know, not a lot. What's it like whenever you go back there and, you know, the way that they receive you?
It's super tight knit over there. I mean, nothing but love, you know, on that side. So, you know, I have no problem, you know, making that drive down there, and you know, just showing my presence, showing that you know we all coming from the same place. So, you know, if I can make it out of here, then you can too.
Does it make you laugh at all to think that Victor's still restricted?
I mean, it don't look like it. So, yeah, I mean, a little bit. I mean, obviously, we wanted to be, you know, 100% healthy. So, I mean, I respect the coach's decisions to, you know, keep him restricted. But, you know, he's been doing what he do.
He seems like he's getting the most out of his minutes.
Yeah, I mean, he does every night. You know, whether he plays 20 minutes, 35 minutes, you know, you're gonna get the same thing.
And I hate to go back to college, but playing with Cleveland, you know how tall he is. Were you prepared to play with somebody as Victor's height? You know, knowing how to move around him and use him, even though he's probably more agile than Cleveland.
Yeah, I mean, playing with a lob threat, I mean, it makes the game a lot easier for you. I mean, just having a wide range where you can put the ball. But I would just say playing with Vic, you know, he plays all over the court, so it's not really hard to get adjusted to play with somebody like that.
So Devin had that lob to Wemby tonight. You talk about having a wide range. When you say him, is it as simple as just tossing it anywhere near him? Because it seems like the lob attempts are getting crazier by the week.
Yeah, I mean, just understanding that we had that luxury and having to use it in those moments. I mean, it's really a simple play, but I mean, it looks like a highlight, but for him, it's a pretty simple play.
You spoke earlier this week on defense and how that was a strong point in your game. You saw you matched up a couple times with Jalen Johnson. How did you take that approach with that being our best offensive player here in Atlanta?
Yeah, I mean, knowing that Trey was out, I mean, I know he's the second option, so I mean, just taking on that challenge. I mean, coming into every game, you know, I want the best matchup, so there's no different coming into tonight.
And it's not a problem with you, like the size difference, because usually you're on guards and things of that nature, but he's like a 6'9", 240 guy. It wasn't a major adjustment for you. Is that something you're used to in your game?
I mean, nah. I mean, at the end of the day, you got to stay in front no matter who it is. I mean, we have a lot of guys that can switch on the ball, switch off the ball. So, I mean, at the end of the day, I might be guarding a 7-footer at the end of possession. So, you got to get a stop at the end of the day.
All right, thanks, guys.
Good job.
Hiring isn't just about finding someone willing to take the job. You need the right person with the right background who can move your business forward. If you want candidates who truly match what you're looking for, trust Indeed sponsored jobs. With Indeed sponsored jobs, your post stands out to quality candidates who actually fit the role. According to Indeed data, 90% are more likely to be hired and trusted by 1.6 million companies. Spend more time interviewing candidates who check all your boxes. Less stress, less time, more results. Now with Indeed sponsored jobs. And listeners of this show will get a $75 sponsored job credit to help your job get the premium status it deserves at Indeed.com/Podcats13. Just go to Indeed.com/Podcats13 right now and support our show by saying you heard about Indeed on this podcast. Indeed.com/Podcats13. Terms and conditions apply. Hiring? Do it the right way with Indeed.
AI agents are everywhere, automating tasks and making decisions at machine speed. But agents make mistakes. Just one rogue agent can do big damage before you even notice. Rubrik Agent Cloud is the only platform that helps you monitor agents, set guardrails, and rewind mistakes, so you can unleash agents, not risk. Accelerate your AI transformation at Rubrik.com. That's RUBRIK.com.
Happy holidays! Want to give your host a gift? Consider subscribing, rating, and reviewing the show this holiday season. It really helps the show grow. From all of us at Believe, have a Merry Christmas, everyone, and a happy holiday. If you like the show, please take a moment to rate, review, and subscribe. It really does help the show to grow. Thank you for listening.